Hey everybody, welcome back to a new video. It's Mike here, the FPV Evil Monkey, and I'm with Mike's Drones and More. And today, guys, I'm going to show you how to change out a motor or replace motors. So these motors are not bad, it's just I'm replacing them with a different set of motors that I like more. I ordered some new Racer Star motors. So basically I'm going to be taking, this is my EX 220 frame, so I'm just going to be basically getting rid of these particular motors and I'm putting some other ones on. So before you change out any kind of motor at all, and you probably should already know this, if you don't, make sure to remove your props. So that's going to be number one, of course. And then after you've removed the props, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down to the ESC here. So basically I'm going to go ahead and undo some of the tape till I get to my connection right here, and then I will show you guys the next step. Alright, so here we are, guys. So you can see I've removed the electrical tape from on top of the ESC, so that way I can get to the actual motor wires. Now, there's some people that will unscrew the motors first, but I recommend keeping those connected to the frame. It's just going to make it a whole heck of a lot easier. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to basically just take my soldering iron and I'm going to desolder each one of these wires. And then what I'm going to do is basically go ahead and put the new motor on and then just solder them back up. So yeah, let me go ahead and I'll get the first motor off here and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see here, I've desoldered my wires from the motor to the ESC. So the next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my wrench, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove the screws for the motor, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so you can see I've removed the motor. Now, every motor is a little bit different. So this one, it took a 2.0 screw, but the motor screws on my new one, these are actually 2.5. So it just kind of, it really all depends. Each motor manufacturer is a little bit different. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this new motor and I'm going to go ahead and size up those wires as close as I can to the ESC, and then I'll tin up these wires and then I'll resolder them, and I'll show you that part when I get back. Okay, there we go, guys. So you can see I've gotten the new motor is tightened down and screwed down. So all I have to do now is go in and I'm going to resolder these back to the pads. Okay, and there we go. So you can see that the new wires for the new motor are completely wired up here. And that's it, guys. It's really a super simple process. Now, this applies to drones that are flying with an ESC. That's what's nice about ESCs, is that if the ESC goes bad, you can replace this part, or if the motor goes bad, you can replace that part individually. Compared to an all-in-one ESC, where if the all-in-one ESC goes bad, you're going to have to replace the entire thing, and so you're going to be out. So at least you're not too bad going with this. So all I have to do now is just basically rewrap this up with some electrical tape and go ahead and basically reprogram it back in BL Heli. Just make sure all my motors are turning again in Betaflight the way they should be. And we're all set to go, and then you put your props back on and you're good to go. So altogether this took maybe about 10 minutes altogether to resolder up the new motors and everything like that. So pretty easy, simple process. Alright guys, so thank you so very much for watching the video. If you liked my video on how to replace your, let me get my drone here. If you liked the video on how to replace a bad motor or a bad ESC, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button here for me, guys. I would very much appreciate that. I'm holding the camera as I'm speaking here. Normally I have it on the tripod. So, and if you like my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And next to it, there's a little bell. The little bell just lets you know when I've got new videos. Typically every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I've got a video for you guys, and try and throw one in and every between. So thank you guys so much for the comments, for all the support as usual. And while you're waiting for my next video, let's make sure to keep our drones up in the air, flying high. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for hanging out. Have an awesome day.